Hi guys and welcome to another stream with me, Supernautus. At this time we're playing Blackwell Unbound. It's the second in the Blackwell series of games, of which we played the first a while back. It's the adventures here of a girl who's been passed down a ghostly kind of guardian, I guess, that used to be with her mother. And he helps her, I guess, solve mysteries for other dead people. I'm just making some quick adjustments. And as soon as I've done so, we'll be ready to start. Just making sure that we've got the right details. Yes, we have. Okay, well, let's get going then, guys. So yeah, Blackwell Unbound, another adventure game that was produced in conjunction with Wadgetai. They have a lot of fairly recent kind of adventure games, I suppose, and we've played quite a lot of them. This series is kind of the next one, I suppose, that we want to gradually get through. So yeah, this is the second game. Options-wise, there's not an awful lot to look at. We've got subtitles, we've got speech. There is a commentary that runs throughout the game, and there is an achievement for that, from what I understand. But I'm not going to be playing with a commentary on, because that kind of makes things a little more difficult for me. So here we go. Let's get started. Would I like to activate in-game instructions? I don't think I'm going to need them. But I can get them if I do. So let's see where our adventure continues.
Infinity. I've been told it's beautiful, but I don't think it's anything special. But when you live like me, most things become quite ordinary. Life, death, tormented souls.
Yeah.
It's all the same to me.
So that's the thing. She deals with a lot of tormented souls. And her ghostly companion, Joey, helps her with that. Joey was Joey was visible to her mother, and when her mother died, he passed on to her. Previously, he drove her relatives to insanity, and they eventually, harmed themselves. So on this occasion, we'll see what's going on. New York City, 1973. And here we begin.
And stay out.
Aw, hey, you know I don't like that. What's your beef anyway?
I am not talking to you.
Oh, promises, promises. So what's next on the list?
What's next? The balcony.
The balcony?
Throw yourself over and join me?
No, I'm having
No.
a cigarette.
She's
Great.
trying to stop
You
that
want a
cycle
cigarette.
from
What am I supposed to
continuing.
do?
You can do whatever the hell you like.
Okay. So I guess that's what we can do. So,
I can get on with this.
with this game, you can choose who you are, essentially.
I'm not moving from this spot.
So she's not moving until she's finished her cigarette. Here we can change. Lauren is the main character, Joey is the ghost. With Joey we can go out and try and convince her
Hey,
What?
to come inside.
you done moping?
Yeah.
Or you want to grind your teeth some more?
Christ, Joey.
Yeah, I
Can't
think
you
she
just leave
does.
it for 1 minute?
Why the heck are you so mad?
You honestly don't know.
No, he doesn't
I have
know.
no idea.
Typical. If you don't know, I'm sure as hell not going to tell you.
Okay, well,
Look, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
Take
For
another
whatever it is.
drag of that cigarette, darling. You get real ugly when you stop smoking.
Oh?
Hmm.
Is that right?
Well,
Ugly, am I?
easy,
inside.
dear. It was just a little joke.
A joke, yeah. I'm a riot. Like today, when those pipes burst.
Oh. Wait, is that what's got you in such a guff?
A
Got
guff?
soaked, and you just laughed.
When I think of
Well,
a
it
guff,
was
I don't
funny.
think of it
It
being
was
a
cold and
mess
wet
up.
and slimy. It wasn't funny.
You should have seen the look on your face. The way you jumped up and down and ran in circles, squealing.
Yeah?
Still wasn't funny.
If you say so.
Okay. But she's gone back in it. She's gone back out again.
Okay, I'm finished. Let's get on with this.
Right, get
There's a few
inside.
things we haven't checked, right?
Yes, I've got the list right here.
Well, let's check it.
Okay,
Every other
so we've
case
got a
today
list
is
of
a false
cases
alarm. Maybe this will be an easy
that we
enough.
have to work through. So let's switch back, because Lauren has the items. And let's take a look at this.
Ugh. Every one of these leads has been a dead end. Just 2 more to go, and we can call it a night.
So, strange music on the Roosevelt Island Promenade. And construction halted on 53rd Street due to bizarre accidents. Accidents, and of course, slightly concerning quotes. Okay, so we've got a camera here,
Got it.
which we need, and newspaper we don't need. There's an ashtray. Take a dictaphone,
I guess I could take this along.
might be useful.
We've
what
already
else we
been through
got?
this paper. We don't need any more leads.
So no more leads required out of the newspaper.
I'll clean up later.
We're not going to clean up.
I'll clean that up later.
Surely she should have taken that out onto the windowsill with her.
I've already got a pack. Should last me till the end of the day.
She's got a pack of cigarettes.
Last time I counted, I had around $60.
And she's got a rainy day jar.
I really need it.
Okay, well let's just have some fun. Are we able to take a picture of Joey with our camera, do you think?
Hey, Joey.
Yes.
Say cheese.
Having fun?
Yeah, lots. I think we have to go to the menu to see the pictures that we've taken. Let's also see if we've got anything on our dictaphone that I picked up.
This is a little recording device. It's called a dictaphone. I've been using it to record my dreams.
Well, let's play the recording then.
Testing, testing. Hello? Does my voice really sound like that? Gotta cut back on the cigarettes.
Yep.
Anyway. I've
Yeah,
been
you probably
having some
do.
extreme
You
dreams
probably
lately,
do.
But I don't remember any of them. I get the strangest
How does she
feeling
know
when
they've been
they're recorded.
extreme if she
I
doesn't
can't put
remember
my
them?
finger on why. I'm keeping this recorder next to my pillow so I can record what I remember as soon as I wake up.
How does she know the dream's extreme if she can't remember
First
it?
entry, February 21st, is it? God, my head. I dreamed tonight. It's already fading away. I saw
Okay.
my mother. She was calling out to me and waving.
Yeah.
She was smiling, and her face was bright. So bright.
Was it?
I see a child, 7 or 8 years old. She's surrounded by other
So we're just going to listen to what her
She's all
dreams have been
I call out to her,
about,
but she
because
doesn't hear.
I think these things are
Something's
probably
wrong.
important for
Me?
this game, you
Her?
know.
It's fading. I see a man in tattered clothes.
Man in tattered clothes.
He looks at me and screams. I look in a mirror
Screaming.
and see a huge horned demon. For some reason, I'm not surprised.
And she's not surprised by seeing a demon. Well,
I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge.
she already saw
staring
one,
at the
didn't she, in the
seafloor.
first game?
I'm alone, strangely at peace. The water, it looks so cool and inviting. Suddenly I'm in the water,
Hop in.
floating. I dreamt
What
I was
else?
in a strange room. The walls
In
are
a strange room, deep pink
and
walls.
there are books and papers everywhere. Joey is behind me, trying to get my attention. I ignore him.
Okay.
I feel strangely good about it.
And what else?
I see Jack and Maria. They're far away.
Jack and
but I
Maria.
know it's them. I see his glasses and her bright red hair. I want to join them. I run to catch up. I almost get there,
And
but
then
I-
what? They
I
turn
trip
into
and fall.
demons.
Maria turns to
She
help
fell.
me up, but it's not Maria. She's got red hair like Maria, but it's someone else.
Well, that's what happens when you
She
see
says
people from
she's
behind.
sorry. Then I wake up.
And again?
I'm in a hospital room. There's a Chinese girl lying on the bed. I want to help her, but she doesn't want to be helped. Suddenly, I
She
say
doesn't want to be
that
helped.
word, and her eyes widen with trust. I've made a friend, and yet I don't want her friendship. I ran away.
Okay. How many recordings are
On
there?
a fire escape, I'm talking with a man who wants to be my friend. Suddenly, his face turns blue. He can't breathe. He dies. It's my fault.
Could you have
I could've
stopped it? I don't know. It was a
I'm in
dream.
a huge house. I see
Huge
gas
house.
lamps and electric lights. I look into a mirror and see
Gas
an old
lamps
woman.
and electric
She
lights.
reaches out of the mirror to grab
Why would
me.
you have both
I take her hand and hold it tight.
inside a
Then I
house?
wake up.
Oh, and again.
I'm on a train speeding away into the night. Next to me is a man. I know nothing about him, yet I trust him.
Hmm.
I think I love him. Then he disappears.
Trusts and loves him.
What did I do wrong?
And what did she do wrong? Well, hard to say.
I'm trapped somewhere bright. I see my mother.
There's some interesting dreams.
A woman I don't recognize. I see Joey far away, calling out for me. We're
Trying to
fighting
drag
for
her
our lives,
away.
but it's too late. The world goes dark.
Hate that dream.
Oh, she doesn't like that dream.
Testing. Hello?
Okay, so this is us back to the beginning.
I get this. I'm keeping.
So this is back to the beginning of the recordings, so we will forget that and we will leave and head to the Roosevelt
Come on,
Island
let's get out.
Promenade,
Right
because
behind
that
you.
was the first case that we needed to look into. Yeah, Roosevelt Island Promenade.
Looks like another bus, Joey.
Does
yeah,
it?
maybe. Or maybe not. Wait, you hear that?
I think so.
Someone playing
Let's
a
get closer.
saxophone? We're gonna get closer. Oh, well, there you go, look.
Look.
It's a magic saxophone.
Looks like our evening might not be a total wash after all.
And an old man with a beard playing saxophone. Let's take a picture of him.
Say cheese.
And now let's switch over to Joey, as he's capable of talking to the guy.
Hey, Mac, the name's Joey.
Oh,
The talkative sort, are we? Well, we'll soon sort that out. That's a pretty
Well, try
nice
talking to him
instrument you
about
got
something.
there. Mind if I have a look? So, nice night, huh?
okay.
Hey, do you feel restless?
Does
Like
he feel
you got
restless?
Somewhere to go but don't know where? It means you're dead, Mac. Can you even hear me?
I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure he might know that already. Doesn't sound like
Pay
we're going to have a...
attention, you fat chump. I'm talking.
Yeah, he's
That's your idea of
not listening to what we're
Quiet,
saying.
will ya? Hey, you got a cigarette? I could sure use one.
Just one sec, guys.
I'll be back, pal. Don't you worry. Hey, I'm
Should we
talking,
take his
Buster.
saxophone?
Hey, you let go.
He's not too happy now.
I need to ask you a few questions first.
Yeah, answer the questions.
Now, man. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Get off the stage.
Stage?
Yeah, he's not on a stage.
That's how we treat your kind at Johnny Ivory's.
Johnny Ivory's? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're in the street.
Hello? Oh, we're dealing with a real sharp tack here.
What is he doing?
Hey, do you know where the
See if he
Guggenheim
answers any
Museum
questions.
is? The wife and I have been trying to find it all day.
The wife?
Shh. I'll be back, pal. Don't
Yeah, it
you
doesn't look like he's going to talk to us any further. Just be one sec, guys. Right. Okay, let's have a quick chat
Hey,
with
you got a
Lauren.
minute?
Sure, what's up?
What is Johnny Ivory's?
Ivory a name? Never heard of a name like that.
Don't know. There's always the phone book.
Yeah, we could look in the phone book. We'll have to go back to our apartment to do that probably, though.
All right, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
So switch back to Lauren. And we'll go out. And we'll have to head home and look up Johnny Ivory's. It's obviously some kind of bar or... Is there a telephone book somewhere? No, we don't have anywhere to phone. Is there a phone book? She said there's a phone book. Well, I don't see it. She's got like 3 ashtrays in the one room. Oh, there's a phone book. I'm blind. So, Johnny Ivory. Just type that in. Johnny Ivory's.
Jazz and Cabaret. It's on Bleecker and 7th Avenue.
So
You up
it's
for some jazz, Joey?
guessing nowhere near.
We finally get to listen to some real music.
Call it my special treat.
Now, this has some ties to another game. If we, which is the Shiva, I believe, which we'll probably play at some point in the future.
Yes, there is an entry for Russell Stone.
Russell Stone. Okay. Anyway, we now know we're going to Johnny Ivory's,
Come on, let's get
so
out
we'll
of
go there.
Right behind you.
Johnny Ivory's. It's like nowhere near the place where he was. Let's get some more photographs.
Say cheese.
Another photo. So there's only 4 bonus photographs to take. Let's just see.
I don't need a picture of that.
No, you don't. So put the thing away. Right. What we're going to do is use this and sit at a table. The guy's head came off. Look. You do that and his head comes off.
Good. The less people, the better.
So, is he... He's not human then?
This one looks interesting.
Or at least not alive.
That's him. The Jasmine ghost from the prom.
Well, it's clearly
Looks
not,
like we're on the
because
right
he
track.
doesn't have a beard. That's a bit odd. Take a look at that. Let's have a look who else we've got. There's
The
a
only
woman.
thing holding up that dress is fate. Pretty girl, though.
And those straps on the arms. And what about the piano guy?
The woman is blocking the piano player. I can't see his face.
Oh, well, that's a shame. And what does that say?
Courtesy of Jambalaya Records.
Jambalaya
Might be
Records.
worth checking out.
Hmm. Okay. Let's have a chat with the piano player.
Hey, mister.
Yes.
Got a minute?
For a pretty thing like you, I got several.
Good.
So what brings you here on such a sad night?
What's so sad about it?
I'm on a case.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very top secret.
Sounds dangerous.
Very.
A guy could get into trouble hanging around a girl like you.
I'm Lauren. What's your name?
Pleasure is all mine, Lauren. You can call me C.
C.
You got it, sister.
That's your name, just the letter C. Hmm.
Is that C like the water?
That's C like the chord. It's the first chord I played, and you never forget your first.
Ain't that the truth?
So he's named it after the first chord he played.
Do you know any other musicians?
I do run in those circles, yeah.
Any of them play here?
Sometimes we get major gigs here.
When was the last time?
I'm what you call the dependable type. These
Dependable in the sense that you're there permanently.
belong.
Yeah,
Can
because
they now?
you're a ghost.
Please make him stop.
It's okay for me to talk to you like this.
I don't hear anybody else complaining.
No.
All night, huh?
You could say that. But I think it just got a bit more interesting.
Did it?
Is that right?
These lips don't lie.
Did it really?
I'm looking for info about a musician.
Yeah.
I I'll try to help you out. Who is he?
I don't know his name. I think he's a sax player.
Mm-hmm.
I know lots of sax players, sister.
Big guy, kind of chubby, has a beard.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
So he doesn't know the ghost.
What's the band in that photograph? Be?
Yeah, who are the people in the
I think you're
photo?
old, sister.
It's not that old.
Old enough. Before my time is all.
Okay.
Do you have a copy of that photograph anywhere?
Any copies?
Sorry.
Okay, well in that
See you
case I'll
around.
take a copy
Anytime, sister.
by, I guess, taking a photo of the photo. And I don't think we're going to learn anything more here, but maybe Jambalaya Records. Guess where we're going? Back home for the phone book again. And we'll search for Jambalaya Records. I got a phone ringing.
Lauren, it's Jack.
Who's Jack?
Lauren, I know you're there. I'm your brother, for God's sake, talk to me.
No. Right, let's take a look at Jambalaya Records, and then I actually think maybe we need to go back to that place first, because I think we maybe should search places with Joey too. I don't need a K in there. Jambalaya Records.
Here we go. Jambalaya Records. 240 Essex.
240 Essex Street. She's jotted it down. Now we're going to go back to the door. We're going to go back to Johnny Ivory's
Come on,
first.
let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
She doesn't put her jacket on when she leaves, but she's got it on when we get... Oh no, she hasn't. I'm wrong. Right, let's switch to old Joey. I guess it's not cold enough for her to wear a coat. Let me see the music he's playing.
What do we have here? He's written something at the top of the sheet. Property of Cecil Sharp.
Cecil
Aw,
Sharp.
How sweet.
I guess that's
Maybe
what the
his
C's
mama
about.
signed it for him.
Okay, that's interesting. So now we know his name. Well, we assume we do. I mean, it could be somebody else. Okay, so now let's go to Jambalaya Records and find out about that picture. Let's go in then. Let's take a picture of the man in here. It seems like we should be taking a picture of everything,
Say cheese.
because there are bonus photographs. Oh, I'll say that, but I've taken them all now apparently. Okay, well let's chat to old Dwayne.
Good
Let's have a
evening.
chat.
Good evening to you. I'm Dwayne.
Lauren Blackwell. I was hoping you could help me.
I'll do my best. What can I do for you?
So what is this place?
This is a music agency.
A music
We
agency?
manage bands, do promotions.
Why would you call it
things like
Jambalaya
that.
Records if it's not a
Well,
recording studio?
I really mean me.
Oh, so you're the only
Do this all by
employee.
yourself?
Yep. One-man operation. That's me.
What sort of music do you manage?
Yeah.
Mostly jazz and reggae. Nobody famous.
Well,
Most
It's a bit of a shame.
small-timers have trouble getting their foot in the door.
so he helps them, I guess.
Small clubs, helping with recording sessions, you know. The basic
Yeah.
stuff that musicians don't want to deal with.
You're open late.
Really?
Yeah, he is quite late.
I suppose I am. I learned to work musician hours, you know. You
Yeah,
play
it's
a
true.
gig
They'll
at
all
night,
work
you
in
have a problem,
evenings.
You want someone to call?
Your clients have lots of problems, do they?
Well,
Don't
most
get
agents
me
just give their
started.
phone number. You know. Let's ask
Does the
about
name
Cecil
ring
Sharp.
any bells?
You know, that name does sound familiar. But, I'm so awful with names, you know?
Yeah.
Is he part of a band?
Maybe. He plays piano at Johnny Ivory's.
I deal with them all the time.
Yeah, so maybe you know who he is.
That's not where I heard the name.
Oh, I wonder.
This is going to bug me all night.
Let's ask him
He's
about
looking
the...
for a sax player.
Well, I can definitely help you there.
Oh, you can help me with a sax
Looking
player.
for a stand-in or something more long-term?
No, a very specific
Oh,
person.
No, sorry. I'm not with a band. I'm looking for a specific sax player.
Well, if he's a client of mine, I can help you.
But I don't know if he is or not.
That's the problem. I don't know. But he's in a photograph that your company took.
Really? Can I see it?
Sure, I've got a copy right here.
Great. Let me see.
Okay, I'll let you see. Give me one moment and I will get the
Thanks for
photograph
help.
out for
I
you.
might be back later.
No problem.
Yeah, you will be back later because you're going to show him this photograph right now.
Do you know this band?
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah?
those guys. The C Sharps.
That was the band's name?
Yeah.
I used to manage
C
them.
Sharps.
You used to manage them.
Cecil Sharp or Cecil Sharp.
Nah. Been about
Hmm.
8, 10 years. Time flies, you know.
Okay, well let's talk to him again then.
Hi again.
Hi yourself. Again.
And let me think.
Does the name cease?
You know, but is he part?
Maybe.
But.
Okay, well we already did that. Wait a second.
Thanks for the help. I might be back.
No problem.
Can we have a look at our notepad? He's got to be.
Cecil Sharp. The C Sharps.
They've got to be.
Real cute.
Yeah.
Hi again.
Hi yourself. Again.
Yeah.
Was Cecil Sharp in the band the C Sharps?
Cecil Sharp. C Sharps. Yes.
Oh wow, you worked that
I
out.
knew I heard the name from somewhere.
So do you remember him now?
Oh yeah, he was the band leader.
He was.
A genius on the piano.
Okay.
What was the sax player?
Well, it was a long time ago.
Just a rough idea.
I'm not much on individual names. I just remember the band. I only deal with the leader, you know?
Okay, so you only dealt with the leader.
Thanks
Well,
for the
okay.
help. I might
We
be
can go
back.
back to
No
the
prob-
bar. In that case, and maybe old Cecil, who's not actually alive, can help us.
Hey, C.
Hello there.
Open our notebook.
What can you tell me about your old band, the C Sharps?
C Sharps.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
you.
Never heard of them.
Now, I know that's a lie.
Yeah.
I spoke to your old manager. He confirmed who you are.
You spoke to Dwayne?
Yes, I did.
That. Fine.
Yeah.
Got me. Yes. I used to run a band called the C Sharps.
Okay.
It was a rotten time in my life, and I'd just as soon forget it. Why are you stirring up these old ashes, huh?
I have my reasons.
She has her reasons, which is mainly to try and help a ghost.
About that sax player.
Yeah.
He's in that photo behind you. So I know he's with the C Sharps and that you know him.
Yeah.
What is this?
But why?
That damn magazine?
Magazine?
The New Yorker. You a reporter?
No.
So who is he?
You just don't quit, do you? You want to know so badly? His name is Isaac Brown.
Isaac Brown?
Isaac Brown.
Yes. You happy now?
Ecstatic.
Yeah.
Great.
Very happy.
What can you tell me about Isaac Brown?
Yeah.
He's a bum, a drunk, a nobody, a lowlife.
Well, he
He's
was.
almost dead.
And how
Yeah.
did he die?
Someone strangled him to death with his bare hands.
Wow.
Isaac must have squealed like a pig.
You don't seem very upset by this.
I guess he
No,
isn't.
But last time someone asked about Isaac, it was some reporter from The New Yorker.
Okay.
Came along, asked his questions, then bam, Isaac's dead.
Well, tell me about the reporter.
So forgive me if I don't take kindly to pushy questions.
Who was the reporter?
I don't know, Mitchell something? Slow talking.
Mitchell
Drove me crazy.
something.
You think he killed Isaac?
I just played the piano. I don't think anything, especially not the past. Whoever did Isaac, the son of a bitch had it coming.
Did he?
So please, just get out of here.
Very friendly, yeah?
See you later.
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of here. Okay, so we'll head back home and we'll try and find out who that reporter is. Maybe if we search for where the New Yorker is. Or just for their phone number, even. Let's see. See if that helps us.
Yep, there's a listing for the New Yorker.
Great.
The main office is in Midtown.
Okay, well, let's give them a call and see if we can find out who Mitchell is.
Thank you for calling the New Yorker.
Oh, there's an
How can I
answer.
help you?
Hello, yes. I'm trying to reach a reporter named Mitchell.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Mitchell. We have a Joseph Mitchell on staff. Is that him?
I guess it's worth a try. Is he in?
Yes, he is. Hold, please.
Thank you. Pass us over to him.
He's not answering. Maybe I should go up there in person.
We'll do that. One thing I'm interested to do, just because there was an achievement for finding him in the book, I wonder if he'll answer his phone.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
What can I do for you?
You know, I'm not sure.
Vault. Then call back when you do.
Yeah, okay.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. His voice sounded kind of familiar, though.
Yeah, it was just a bit of fun. No, calling him apparently does bring up an achievement.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
Okay, so let's go to the New Yorker and see if we can speak to the... Speak to the
Yes?
reporter. Is this him?
Can I help you?
Are you Mr. Mitchell?
I sure am.
I'm Lauren Blackwell.
Well, do come in, Miss Blackwell.
No doubt, no worries. I'll speak to you about,
I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, there's
Yeah.
no harm in asking, certainly. What is this regarding? Are you a reporter or...
No, an independent investigator.
yeah,
I see, so you're not with the police.
no.
Would it matter if I was?
No, it wouldn't. So what can I do for you,
Does that mean, no it wouldn't because I'm not going to tell you anything?
I'd like to talk about Isaac Brown.
Yeah.
Isaac. You
Yes.
knew Isaac.
Sort of, yes. I'm looking into his death.
Really? That was almost 5 years ago. Why the sudden interest?
Let's just say that I have a personal interest in clearing it up.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself, Mr. Mitchell.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Tell me about yourself.
Yes, I heard you. I hope you didn't come here simply to interview me. I'm afraid
Not
I made a
quite,
poor
no.
interview subject.
Anything else you can tell me about Isaac?
Yeah, come on.
Why do you want to write about him?
I don't want to go too in depth. Out of respect, you understand?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
I was drawn to him for the same reasons I'm drawn to anybody I write about. I felt he had a story that could reach people, enrich them, perhaps learn from.
Really?
Miss Blackwell, spend some time talking to the poor and the downtrodden. Walk
Okay.
down Bowery and speak to the half-wits and the have-nots. In 1 hour, you'll learn more from them than you would from a lifetime of schooling.
Okay. Still, can you tell me anything more important?
So what was Isaac's story?
Yeah.
I know he played in a band called the Sea Sharps. Then something obviously went
Something
wrong.
went wrong while the band
What
broke
was
up for a start.
Listen, have you tried asking Mr. Sharp?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not talking.
He won't tell us
I don't
anything.
blame him. He's probably feeling guilty.
It didn't sound like it.
Why?
He has his reasons.
Could you, I don't know, tell me what those reasons are?
I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Of course he can.
So you can't tell me anything else about... Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Mitchell, I need to know what happened.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't like this. I don't feel comfortable talking about people without
What,
their
even people who are
consent.
dead?
I won't say
People who
anything
can't
about
consent?
Isaac or his sister.
Sister.
Yeah.
Sister?
You have a sister?
Please, I'm not going to say anymore.
Okay. So we know he's got a sister. So why not
Who
tell
was
us her
Isaac's
name?
sister?
I told you, not another word.
Probably the girl in the picture.
About Isaac Brown.
I told you.
So he's not going to tell us any more about Isaac.
I'd like to read your piece about Isaac.
Well, I'm afraid I can't.
He didn't
do
actually
that.
write one, did he?
I never published it.
You didn't?
No,
Right,
it
if you never
seemed to be
published it, that
in bad
suggests it
taste.
exists
Wonder
somewhere.
Reporters care about bad taste.
Well, apparently this one does.
Since when do reporters care about bad taste?
You don't have a high opinion of journalists, do you?
Well, you hear things.
Oh no, don't worry about it. I'm well aware of the stereotype. I've written
Yeah.
about deceased persons before when I felt it was in the public's interest. But Isaac, well, I felt the man deserved some peace.
Okay. I don't think we're going to learn much more from him.
If you
We'll,
felt his story could reach people, enrich them, as you say, why didn't you publish the story?
yeah,
Listen, Miss Blackwell. Isaac didn't just
yeah,
die.
we're aware he was
He
strangled.
murdered. Someone reached around his neck and strangled the life right out of him. That puts
Yeah.
a bit of a damper on the story I wanted to tell.
So nobody will hear the story.
All my notes
Nope,
on him have been
he's not
destroyed.
gonna put the
Isaac's
story
might
forward.
not have reached the people, but it reached me. Maybe that's enough.
I doubt it. Okay,
I think that's all for now.
All right. You have a good night now.
I don't think we're going to learn anything more from him, but I think now if we maybe go back to the bar, we can possibly find out a little bit more from Cecil. Maybe he'll tell me about the sister.
Cecil,
What?
I need to speak to you about Isaac's
Yeah,
sister.
come on, tell us about her.
That's it! You've crossed the line, sister. It was fun for a while, but now it's time for you to leave.
Now it's time for me to leave.
Ooh, now you've done it.
Yeah.
Look,
Oh, you're sorry and enough, sister.
Sorry isn't
Leave.
enough. Leave.
fine,
Okay.
I'm going.
Okay, hang on.
You really have a way with the fellas, kid.
Yeah, he really
Don't
doesn't.
sweat it. His bark is worse than his bite.
Let's have Joey take a look at him.
I know that expression. Only time a man gets a look like that is when he's hung up over.
Okay.
Go easy on him, huh? I think he cares more about that gal than he lets on.
Okay. Okay. Let's try talking to him again.
Look what the cat.
You up for
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
like a civilized human being? You loved her, didn't you?
Yeah, that's how to go. Oh,
She was our heart and soul. I would have. Damn you, woman. Damn you. I just want to play this
What?
piano and forget she ever existed. Why don't you just leave me alone?
So what happened,
yeah,
Steve?
what happened?
It's very
Tell
important
us.
that you tell me.
Right.
We need to learn.
Right. I don't know who you are or why you're so interested, but you're never gonna leave me alone, are you?
No, I won't. You were in a band together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a band. Smart girl. Then she died. Then he died. End of story.
So she died first.
How did you meet Isaac's sister?
First of all, her name was Sarah. I
Okay.
was looking to start a band, and I saw them perform together. She could sing like it was magic. Such
Mhm.
energy, such life. Such a waste.
Is he not dead? I'm really confused as to why his
What
head
happened
was
to Sarah?
popping off.
She got sick, pneumonia or something. Started coughing one day.
If he's
and
not
wouldn't
actually
stop.
dead.
She got better after a while, but something happened to her voice. Doctor said she would never sing again. After that, the spark just went out.
Spark went out and
She
she...
hung on for a few months, but she just lost the will to live.
That is a shame.
Anything else you can tell me?
I loved that woman.
He
Even
loved
when
her.
she lost her voice, I would have given up everything for her. Heck, I would have even let her brother live with us.
Wow.
I should have told her.
You probably should. Yeah.
About Sarah.
I told you everything. Please, just stop.
Okay. I don't...
See you later.
Yeah.
No, that's no
Cecil.
help.
What?
I feel like there are other questions I need to ask him.
About Sarah.
I told you everything. Please, just stop.
What
We
was
didn't
Isaac
really
like?
learn anything.
That fat bastard. He was good on the sax, but that was the end of his good books.
Okay, so he wasn't a nice person
He was
otherwise.
violent, he was useless in every other way. But Sarah could calm him down. She was the only one. If it wasn't for Sarah, I never would have kept him around.
No?
What happened to Isaac after Sarah died?
Probably
Went
not.
to pieces. What do you think? He couldn't cope. Drank way too much. Started fights during gigs.
I guess
I
that was
tried
the
to
end
stick
of
with
it.
him out of respect for Sarah, but let's face it, he was a big, dumb embarrassment.
Was he? Hmm.
Reporter.
I know nothing else about that Southern guy. Talked real slow. Just leave it, okay?
Yeah, okay.
So you cut ties.
Completely. Told him he was a drunk and a lowlife and wasn't worth the peanuts I paid him. Which was,
Okay.
let's face it, totally true.
What happened?
He beat me senseless is what happened. Knocked
Nice.
me out with the sax I bought for him. Then he became a bum. Spent the rest of his life living on the streets of Roosevelt Island till he got killed by some.
Okay, yeah. Was it definitely a drifter?
You don't know who killed Isaac.
Yeah, I killed him.
Oh,
What?
come on.
I'm not the one who put my hands around his
All right, but you
Don't
drove
do
him
that, but I killed
out.
him just the same.
You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
I know that. My brain knows that, but my heart won't listen.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything?
No, I've told you everything.
So that's everything you could tell us about
about
Isaac.
Sarah?
I told you, please.
I feel like
See you later.
Yeah. You know, all this talk reminds
Oh.
me of something. Sarah and
Slightly
Isaac
different.
would always play this song.
Really?
Yeah, a duet. At the end of
Okay.
every show.
She'd sing and he'd play the saxophone?
No, she'd actually play the piano, if you can believe
all
it.
right.
She wasn't great, but she loved playing with Isaac.
Okay.
Isaac loved that silly song. They
And
never
what was
let
it?
me join them, but that was okay. It
Because
kinda
that was
sweet.
kind of their moment, yeah.
Oh, well.
I don't think he wants. Cecil?
What?
What was the duet that Isaac and Sarah used to play?
Oh, that. It was
Yeah.
just a short little thing. Isaac would just improv the whole thing. But Sarah's was always the same.
Okay.
With something like,
Okay. So fairly generic.
after Sarah died, Isaac would play gigs, but refused to leave the stage.
Mm.
He'd float on his sax, playing anything that came to mind. Feet planted like a statue.
Oh, so he
Just
he
keep
stopped
playing?
actually
He'd
playing.
play forever if I didn't get 4 guys to drag him off. I think he was waiting for Sarah to play with.
Yeah, he just lost everything, hadn't
To
he?
finish each show with her, and well, in his heart, he refused to believe she was dead.
Well, that's kind of not surprising.
Could you play that song?
Yeah, sure.
Can I record this, maybe?
I think I've recorded enough. Somebody
got the
was already
recording.
playing it.
Okay. I think that's all we need to do there. Let's go back to the promenade and just see. Oh, there's someone else here.
Boy, we've got company.
There's a different.
Can you see?
Can I see? Yeah, I can see.
See what?
Yes, I can
lady?
see, you crazy
the whole
woman.
of the world.
Yeah, I can see the whole of the world.
Pulsing with life everywhere.
I can see a bridge
Oh,
and
great.
a
One of New
skyline.
York's finest crazies. Do something about this old bat, will ya?
Go away, will you? Bother someone who cares.
Yeah.
Fool! Liar! Can't you see? Useless.
Someone's useless. I think it's the crazy lady that's.
Useless.
I'm useless, apparently.
I know.
Right, let's try. I'm gonna play back the duet. Is it playing? Nothing's happening. We appear to be stuck. Please tell me the game hasn't frozen. That's quite annoying. It appears we've frozen in time.
Aye.
Okay. Nothing played, but
I've been waiting for
I
so
pressed
long.
escape and it worked.
No, Isaac, I'm not your sister. She couldn't come.
Yeah.
No, she couldn't, could she?
Nope.
My sister's dead, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm dead too.
Yeah.
I knew that. Deep down, I knew that. I just couldn't let go.
Sorry.
Is that why you two are here?
To help you let go, yeah.
That's what we do best.
That's
I'm
their
not sure
job.
what I'm supposed to do.
Don't worry. Just leave everything to us. Here, just take this.
Yeah, he just gets him to hold on to his tie. And when he takes his tie,
Hold on tight.
he pops
This
off
is the fun part.
to wherever it is he goes after his death.
Hi,
Which is
Isaac.
basically this path.
This is it.
Yep, eternity, the white
She
knight,
has to go in there with him.
next world.
It is something, alright.
Mm.
Still can't believe I'm dead. Crazy.
Basically, the ghosts go into her, and then she sends them on their way.
Why'd you want to go and do a thing like that?
I'm sorry, I wish I knew.
I don't think it matters anyway. It's time I joined her sister.
Yeah, you could join her.
Head into the light.
Play your duet with her.
Real kind. And tell your friends sorry for the crack on the head.
Right. Another day, another spirit gone to their rest.
Yep.
Rest. Well, that's a nice word.
I think it's safe to say she's going to have to go home now. And recover from her.
Joey?
Yeah, hi. Glad you're up.
Did you save him?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, we saved him.
Joey? Is she talking to you?
Yeah, go figure.
So she can see Joey.
Both of you. I only wanted to save them.
Isaac told me he was killed by an old woman. Was that you?
I save.
Did
just
you kill
like
him?
you.
Who are you?
I am the Countess.
Countess?
The Countess.
Countess of what?
It's the only
Crazies.
name I know. I saved them.
No,
I
you
helped
didn't.
them.
You clearly didn't save them. You killed
I'm
them.
sorry.
Hey, get back here. Don't just stand there. Let's get after her.
We're not going to find her. Are you serious? I don't think she's in your house.
She's pretty spry for an old lady.
Spry my foot.
She
You
must
couldn't
have run
outrun a
away.
one-legged turtle with those lungs.
Yeah, that probably
Don't
doesn't
start
help.
with me, okay?
She's going outside again. Come on, Joey, let's get her to come in again. Looks like we're going to have to do that.
I'm not doing that again. The kid can find her own damn loose change.
Okay, don't look in the sofa then.
Hey there.
Nobody that old should move that fast.
Just keep telling yourself that.
Joey, she could see you.
She
How
could.
could she do that?
I don't know.
Similar powers?
I think this case just got a hell of a lot more complicated.
It certainly seems to have, yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, you gonna come inside or what?
Let's you and me have a little talk.
Yes?
That old lady.
Yeah.
There's something about her.
Well, she has killed someone.
Or at
Yeah, but
least
it's more
one.
than that. If she was just an ordinary murderer, I wouldn't care. We just handle the victims of murder, not the murder itself.
Got any ideas?
Not yet, but she's definitely more than what she seems.
Lucky us.
That old lady, there's something. If she
Yeah,
was
we
she
already
just
saw
handled-
that.
Not yet.
Lucky us.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. Come on out. Let's get out of here. Can you move? There we go. Let's get going to 53rd and Lex, I believe it was.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
Which is the second case that we had to take on. "53rd and Lex." That's where we want to go. Oh,
Well, this is it.
Yep. All's quiet.
looks like
so
it's
far.
locked up to me. Can we open
The
it?
gate is locked. I can't get through.
Ah, but we've got a ghost with us. Surely Joey can just go through the gate.
All right, I'm going in to check it out. Stay close to the wall.
Yeah, sure. Let me know what you
I'll
find.
stay close to the wall, yeah. What do we find?
Hello? Anyone here?
Anything in here?
Ah,
Oh, there's
Well?
a ghost.
What do you see? Is it clean?
I'm afraid not.
Well, hurry up then. I feel stupid pressed up against this wall.
Hey, ghost. I'm talking to you.
Hey there.
Huh? Could someone be there?
Yes.
Of course not. No one would be so rude as to enter without knocking.
Oh, so this used to be a...
Hey, lady. I'm talking to you.
No, the door is closed. Nobody
There is no
there.
door.
Only way in is if I open the door. And to do that, he'd have to knock.
Would I?
Knock knock?
What? Nobody is there. The door is still closed and bolted.
So... What, if you don't look?
I said, hey there.
No, no. Nobody there.
Okay.
The door is locked and barred. Nobody could get
So
in.
she's not going to talk to us. Let's try going in here. there anything in here, do you think?
I'll be back. Friggin' spooks.
This one's a pain.
This is filthy.
Covered in mud, yeah. Let's go in here. Anything interesting in the trailer? What have we got?
I can't take the sign.
Okay,
It
we'll
says
tell me what it is.
Seagram Realty. I guess they're the guys who own this construction.
Seagram Realty. Okay. What else have we got? And there's a letter on the desk.
There's not much I can do with that except look.
Well, read
Let's
it.
take a look-see.
What have we got? Dear Mr. Foreman, I was hoping you could help me. I've tried speaking to your boss, but he ignores my calls. The agreement, I believe, was $230 a month for 5 years. However, since the move, I have only been receiving $225 a month. Can you please send someone with the $60 I'm entitled to? I'd come myself, but it's hard for me to get around these days. Okay, is that the person? Because that was...
There's not much. Let's take a look-see.
When was that? That was July the 23rd, 1973.
This letter was written only a few weeks ago.
Just a few weeks previous.
This lady is upset because she's been stiffed $5 a month.
Which doesn't sound like a
My
lot,
guess
but...
is that she's not too happy with the foreman.
Yeah.
Harriet Sherman. I have no idea who she is, but any lead is a good lead.
Yeah, Harriet Sherman. Maybe that's the person who's outside. Okay, well, let's go out. And we need to look for a Harriet Sherman. She's not going to talk to us, so we may as well head back home.
So, is it all taken care of?
Not yet, dear.
No, it's
Slacker.
not as easy as that, I'm afraid.
Hey, kid, come here.
Yeah, Joey?
I
talk
can't
about the
get a
ghost of the
read on that lady
construction
ghost.
site.
She either wants to slap me or bake me cookies.
You could use a good slap.
Yeah, I'd rather have cookies.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's not much he can teach us right now. Maybe if we go home, though... Just trying to think.
All
We'll
right,
search for
let's get on
Seagram
with it.
Realty and the woman as well. Search for both, then we can look into that a little deeper. So, phone book it is. She likes just throwing her cigarettes away, doesn't she? So we'll look at both things. 'Cause I'm guessing both are important.
There's no listing.
No listing
They
for
must be based
Seagram
out of
Realty.
town.
Okay. Well, let's try Harriet. Maybe we can speak to Harriet and then get the contact information for Seagram Realty. What was her name again? Harriet Sherman.
Got her. There's a phone number, but no address.
No address, just a phone number. Okay. We'll try phoning her. I'm guessing because she doesn't live in that building anymore. Harriet Sherman. Let's talk to her.
Hello?
Is this
Oh,
Harriet
she's
Sherman?
shorted $60.
My name is Lauren.
And that's what she
Blackwell.
says in that
What do you
jar.
want?
I'm calling from Seagram Realty.
Oh, why didn't you say?
Yeah,
You've got my $60.
Yes, I do.
yeah.
But before I give it to you, I have to ask you a couple of questions.
One sec.
Fine. Come
Yeah,
on
go on,
by
what's the
and I'll answer
questions?
whatever you want. 24 Rector, down in Battery Park City. Just buzz up.
24
So,
Rector.
Joey,
Yeah?
got any spare cash on you?
Sorry, left my wallet in my other
I
pants.
think you need to go into your jar.
Probably the pair I was buried in.
Yeah, how long ago was that, Joey? The 20s?
The things I'll do for a case.
Crack open your rainy day money. And we can head down and give it to, well, I say we can, but actually... Well, I don't know. Anyway, let's go to Harriet Sherman.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
Harriet Sherman. A ding dong.
It's open. I'm back here in the kitchen.
Okay, Harriet.
Harriet?
Mrs. Sherman, if you don't mind. You from Seagram Realty?
No,
Yes.
Have you got my money?
but yes.
I wanted to ask you a few questions first.
You're welcome to ask me anything you'd like. After you give me the money.
Just give her
You
the
got
money.
it?
I sure do.
It's about time. Give it here.
$5. Mind
Here you
you,
go.
still it's money she's supposed to
It's
have.
all here. Sure enough. I'd say thanks if I hadn't had to fight tooth and nail to get it.
Okay, calm
What
down.
teeth, you old bat?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I won't. Now, you wanted to ask me something?
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
Your name came up during an investigation I'm working on.
Yeah.
Investigation. Don't you work for Seagram Realty?
Not exactly.
Ah, you just use them as a way to get to me, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Is that a problem?
Oh, not at all. Just don't expect your money back.
No, that's why I gave you the money, because I knew they were never going to give it to you.
What can you tell me about the construction site on 53rd Street?
Yeah,
You
what?
been there? How's the old place looking?
Almost
It's a big hole in
non-existent.
the ground.
Ha! Can only be an improvement. I used to live there. Then
Alright.
Seagram Realty bought it and tore it down.
Right.
Going to build something new and fancy, no doubt.
They kicked you out of your own home?
No big loss.
Apparently so,
The
yeah.
place was a dump.
Oh well.
Plus, they wanted it
She didn't
so
like the home.
badly that they paid most of us
A monthly stipend? Why not?
to leave.
Just a lump sum.
Pretty generous, actually. I can almost forgive them for nearly robbing
So,
me.
you were complaining about being $5 short on money that...
So they paid you money to leave.
Yep.
Eh.
Like I said, it was a pretty generous deal.
Yeah, and then they
Building
didn't pay
was
you
about
what they
be
agreed to.
condemned Anyway.
Doesn't sound
So
that
everyone was
generous, I'm going to be
grateful
honest.
For the offer. Well, everyone except for Mavis Wilcox.
Mavis Wilcox. Who's she?
Who is Mavis Wilcox?
A lunatic is what she
A
was.
lunatic.
She lived down
Okay.
the hall from me, so I know how crazy she was.
Why was she crazy?
She refused to leave, is why. Seagram was
That
offering
was her
her a
home.
fortune, but still she refused.
It was her home.
Why did Mavis refuse to leave?
She was a lunatic. I believe I
Yeah,
already
but that's
established
surely not the
this.
only
A
reason.
total shut-in. The prospect of leaving her little apartment terrified
Well, there we
her.
know now then, don't we?
I
She had some
moved
kind of
feeble.
psychological
If I
issue with
managed the move, she
a
could
fear of
have.
leaving her
Of course,
home.
it doesn't matter now.
Do you know any reporters from the New Yorker
Reporters? No.
No, she doesn't know about that.
Do you know anything about a strange old woman wandering the streets?
Funny you mentioned that.
Really?
I once saw a strange old woman wandering the hallway back in the old building.
Did you?
I yelled at her to leave, and she did. I doubt that she was the one you're looking for, though.
Wait, you
World is
never
full
can
of strange
tell.
old ladies, not unlike myself.
I don't think you're particularly strange. Is there anything more
Did they
about
ever get
Mavis?
Mavis to leave?
Oh, you could say that. Yes,
No,
you
she
could
died.
definitely say that. She left all right. Left the entire world, in fact.
She
You mean
died.
She died.
Yes.
Someone
broke in and
choked her
to
to death.
Right in the apartment.
Well, that's the
she
Countess
loved
again, isn't
so
it?
much. I'd call it ironic if it weren't so tragic.
Okay.
Did they ever find out who killed Mavis?
No.
Of course not.
Some stray kid, most
The woman that
likely,
you saw wandering the
thought building
halls.
was empty and went in to steal whatever was left over. Didn't count on anyone being there.
Probably.
Bumped into Mavis, then had to kill her. Happens all the time.
Oh, do you think it's as easy as that, yeah?
How well did you know Mavis?
Like I said, I lived just down
But
the
she was a
hall
shut-in,
from her,
so
on the
probably
third
not that
floor.
well.
I didn't know her well, but she did get some mail just before they smashed the place up. I
Alright.
took it, just in
You
case
took
a
it?
relative
Okay.
or something came
And did you
looking.
keep it?
But it's been 6 months, and nothing.
Anything else you can tell?
Just that she lived. There's nothing.
Third floor, nothing else to tell. So that's her.
Do you still have Mavis's things?
Yes, I do. Such as they are.
Okay,
There
well,
wasn't much, just that envelope on the counter.
Could I look at it?
You knew Mavis?
Sort of. Yes.
Well, you might as well take a look at them. Nobody else has come
okay.
looking.
I will take a look at them then in that case.
Thanks.
Let's see.
Goodbye, Miss.
Don't mention it.
Oh, we're just going out straight away, are we? Okay, well I guess then we're going home so we can look at this letter before we move on.
There's not much in here. Just a photograph and a letter.
Photo and a letter. October 18th, 1972. Mrs. Wilcox, thank you for agreeing to speak with me the other day.
That's her.
I'm returning
That's
blah
the
blah blah.
ghost at the construction
That's
site.
the ghost.
So our ghost's name is Mavis Wilcox.
I'd bet the farm on it.
Yeah. Is that it? Because it seems like I didn't get much of an opportunity to look at that picture. Oh, look.
He's wearing a Columbia University sweatshirt.
So she had a son?
This kid doesn't look too happy to be with Mavis.
Or maybe a grandson?
That's her. Definitely the lady at the site.
Well, that's interesting, I suppose. Seems like there's nothing else really there, though. Okay, so let's think. Let's try and see if, you know, the death of the woman
on,
by
let's get out of
strangling, maybe that
Behind you.
reporter who was looking into deaths by strangling, might have some perspective on it.
Yes. Twice in one evening? Come on
Yep,
in, sit down.
twice in one evening. I've got a feeling he might have some connection to this whole Duchess thing.
Did you know Mavis Wilcox?
Miss Wilcox. Yes, I remember.
All right.
Lived uptown a ways before she died.
How did you know her?
I wanted to write a piece about her, so I met her for a spell. Interesting woman. How
Wait.
do you know her?
I'm looking
He
into
wants
her death.
to write.
I see.
He wants to
So
write a
what
story
can you
about
tell me
her
about
too.
Mavis? I get the impression she didn't get out much.
That's
was a
an
shut-in.
understatement. I got in touch with her through a colleague
So
who
what-
was covering that demolition. I wondered what made a woman.
Oh,
like
he
Mavis
wanted an
tick.
appointment
So I
about her
made
because
an
she was the only
appointment.
person left
she
in the
like?
building, of
A
course.
very gracious woman. Brought me in, made me a cup of tea, showed me pictures of her family. All in all,
Okay.
it was a pleasant way to spend an afternoon.
What happened to her?
Killed, so they say.
Yeah,
Found
strangled.
choked to death in her own apartment.
Any thoughts on
Just
who
like
did
the
it?
other guy that we were
Well,
speaking
they were
about
rumors
before.
that the labor union decided to take matters into their own hands, as it were. But I doubt that.
Instead, all he's
Police
saying is that
ruled
the
some
builders
squatter
might have done
drifted or
it.
something, and left it at that.
And what do you think?
Me? I have no theory.
Why did you want to write about her?
Yeah,
I found her fascinating.
Well-
She was asked to leave. She was begged to leave.
Offered
She
lots
was
of money
being
and she
offered
still wouldn't
lots of
go.
money to leave. But
it's
she
quite
kept
interesting.
refusing.
There were some
She
people I
was
seem to
upset.
remember back in
I had to know why.
quite a while back
And
now
what did you discover?
in
That, Miss
Glasgow
Blackwell,
who were
is the
offered
eternal
money to
question.
move out of their
I've spoken to hundreds of people over the years.
apartment,
Most of them
well,
are odder than Mavis.
flat
It's impossible to decide
in
the
Glasgow
whys and
because they were
hows. As
building
time
some
went
new
on,
things for
I've contented
Commonwealth
myself
Games or whatever.
just with the what's.
And eventually they were forced out. From what I understand, there's a film being made about them. That just reminded me of that, and I thought I'd mention it.
Anything else you can tell me about Mavis?
I'm afraid I've told you everything.
Okay, well, that's all we're going to learn about Mavis Wilcox. So, I'm
I'd
guessing
like to
he
read
didn't
your
publish
piece
the
about
article.
Mavis.
I'm afraid I no longer have it.
Do you know what issue it was in?
I never published it. I was going to, but then.
Oh,
Mavis
what a
died,
surprise.
and it just
Do you
seemed
actually
close.
write
I don't
articles?
even have the rough copies anymore. I'm sorry.
I think that's all for.
All right. You have a good night now.
So, does he actually do his job, or does he just briefly write articles and then go away? I don't really understand. Right, well, let's go back here. Maybe now that we've learned a bit more, Joey will have more luck. Let's go through the gate and see.
I'm going in again. You know what to do.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
So let's chat with her again.
They have no right. No right.
Okay.
What? The door.
That's not going to work.
I'll be back. Friggin' spooks.
Can I do anything else? I feel like...
Did I leave the gas on?
Just look. I know you can.
No.
Visitors must
The door
not.
ring, that's the way it.
Okay, I think I
I'll
need
be
to...
back. Friggin'
Maybe I can ask him about... I just thought I maybe haven't covered all the options. Let me ask about the kid. the sun.
So how's your new friend?
Oh, just dandy.
Switch to Lauren.
Joey,
Yes.
any thoughts on our...
Her? She's not bad.
Any thoughts on how to save her?
Nothing springs to mind.
So we don't know how to save her. Okay. I think
That's
I need
it
to
for now.
ask
Yeah,
about
we'll
the photograph. With the reporter, if I ask him about the photograph... I'm just thinking if I ask him about the photo, maybe...
Yes,
Hello, 3 times in one evening.
I'm becoming Don Rap. Come in, have a seat.
You're not becoming popular, I just forgot to ask you something. Actually, I'm not sure I can.
So how long...
Do you always...
I'm just curious.
I write about people,
What sort of people?
not the just ordinary
Not famous people,
Ordinary
just
people.
regular people, blah
Like
blah
me.
blah.
You found that amusing.
Oh, not at all.
Yeah, she's definitely far less than ordinary.
Do you know anything about a strange old woman wandering the streets?
I've met plenty of strange old women this
Yeah,
month.
okay, but this one
Some stranger than others. Can you
calls
give me
herself
some more
the
details?
Duchess,
She
the
calls herself
Countess,
the
sorry.
Countess. Mr. Mitchell?
He
I'm
does know
thinking.
about her.
No, I can safely say I've never set eyes on this woman. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know if I believe
Are you sure you've never met a woman like that?
No, I've never met a woman like that.
I don't believe him.
Anything else you can...
I'm afraid I've told you.
So you can't tell me anything more about Mavis. I'm just trying to think. Because I feel like Joey should be able to... I don't know.
I think that's...
Alright, you have a good night.
All we do is do that, we get up and we leave, so we can't show him anything in our inventory. It would appear. To think of a way to get in here then, because there's nothing else. Nothing else we can do. Can I give these things to Joey? No, I can't. Okay. So I can't give anything to him, obviously, because he's a
I'm
ghost.
going in again.
Yeah.
And obviously, because he's a ghost, he can't,
They have no right. No right. They want to fight? I'll give them one.
She was killed by that woman.
What? The door is... What? The door is...
She won't talk to me, though.
I'll be back.
And I've got no way...
My home.
Can't access any notes. I'm just going to save my game. Just because it makes sense. I feel like I've missed something
I'd like
here.
to see them try. My home. They want to fight? I'll give them
I really do feel like I've missed something, so I'm
my
just going to
home.
think about it for a second.
They want to fight? I'll give them one.
I feel like I'm missing something.
My home. Did I leave the gas on?
Like, I have to...
What? The
No,
door?
not humouring her just as that. So that's useless.
I'll be back.
My home.
Let me see if we can chat with her.
Hello,
Joey? What are you doing?
how's it going?
Oh, it's a like a date.
No, that's not what I
I
want.
need you.
What?
Knock on the gate.
Knock on the door?
I'll explain later.
Yeah. Knock on the door.
A knock. Oh my, a visitor.
Yay.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Is my hair okay? It'll have to do.
Yep, it'll have to do.
Hello?
Hello, miss.
Hello? Can I help you?
I'm Joey.
Well, to what do I...
What's your
Excuse
your name?
my name if you don't know who I am.
Hmm.
I'm a bit.
sorry. I'm not. Are you looking for a specific
Looking for a specific apartment.
or
Apartment? You mean we're inside a building?
I feel like
yes? Are you?
I feel
feeling
like maybe I
all right,
need to
mister?
be pretending to be someone else.
I'd like to ask.
Look, I'm not going to. Who are you?
It's me.
Sam?
It's me,
Yep,
Sam.
that's me.
Yeah, Sam's right.
Sam! It's been so long. Look at you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
completely
look at
changed.
me.
Sorry, I was so rude. I almost didn't recognize you.
Aha, if I pretend to be your son, then we'll get the story.
No, I can only stay for a minute. I have some questions I need to ask you.
Of course, Sam.
Okay, we've learned something.
So, Mom, how are my brothers and or sisters?
That's not funny, Sam. You
Sam.
know you're an only child.
Right, just checking.
Just checking.
So, Mom.
Well, let's
how's
do
it
this.
going?
Let's follow this route.
You know me, Sam. It's tough living here on my
I
own,
imagine it is.
but I get by.
Yeah.
Seems like her
see that.
son and her.
Listen, Mom, I need you to think
Yeah, very carefully.
What's the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? Answer the door and say
Yeah,
hello,
you
of
can't.
course.
She's not
And
at the
before that?
stage.
Nothing. You know nobody comes here. Except for the grocer sometimes.
The grocer
And
comes
that-
sometimes.
That who?
Nobody.
That strange woman.
How's Dad, Mom?
Oh, Sam. You know that your father is dead. John Durkin died years ago.
Durkin.
Ah, right. Sorry.
It's likely that if the son doesn't like her.
Do you know a guy named John Durkin?
Is that a joke, Sam?
No.
You know he's been dead for 10 years.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
How can you forget? He was your father.
Slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind.
Just,
Yeah,
look,
just slipped my
forget
mind.
it.
Go on.
Have you seen any strange old women lurking around here?
Yeah.
An old woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Hmm.
You sure?
Yes,
Yes,
I'm
she
sure.
has.
Have you seen any?
And
Yeah.
no.
So she's just
You
the same
sure?
again.
Yes,
She's
I'm
not gonna.
So what can you?
You're so confused.
Never mind.
She's not gonna tell me anything more.
Have you been talking to a reporter from the New Yorker?
Yay.
Yes, such a nice man. He came over and talked to me for a bit.
So he's a nice
I
man.
liked him. He listened to me.
What did you
Yeah.
talk about?
Oh, this and that. Don't know why he was so interested.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna learn anything more from her, but maybe we can
I'm going to go. I'll come back to visit you soon.
find
Sure,
out
Sam.
about her son.
I'll be here. They want to fight? I'll give them one.
So probably what we want to do is I think go and find out about Sam and John Durkin.
That broad really hacks me off.
You should try flowers next time.
Okay. Switch over to her. We're gonna leave, we're gonna go home, we're gonna search for Sam and John. There can't be much to this game because I remember the first one was quite short. And I mean, I suppose we've got to deal with the Countess, but at the moment there doesn't seem to be much else. Let's have a look for Sam Durkin. Because I'm assuming that.
There's no listing. I thought for sure that would work.
What about maybe the father's name hasn't come off the property
There's no
yet?
entry for that.
So there's no entries for Sam Durkin or John Durkin. Okay, well what about if we combine them? We
John
know that they're
Durkin was Sam's father. It's only logical that Sam's last name would be Durkin.
yeah. Doesn't look like we're going to get anything else. Oh, what about the university? The university that the son goes to. Because we know that that exists, obviously.
Here's the number.
We know that's a place. Call Columbia University. Although, you know, you call a university and just ask for randomly,
How may I direct your call?
you know, oh, can I speak to Sam
How about
Durkin,
Sam
please?
Durkin? Is there a Sam Durkin listed?
Sweet, thank
About
you.
time.
Darkin.
Is this Sam?
Yeah? Who's this?
My name is Lauren Blackwell. I was hoping to ask you a few questions about your mother.
Why?
Oh, questions, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll bite. How do you know my mom?
You're a neighbor.
I was her neighbor.
You used to live in that dump?
Yeah.
And you knew Mavis?
Yeah.
Very well.
You actually talked to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Where, in the hallway?
Why all the questions?
Because I don't believe you.
Whether you believe me or not, it can't hurt to talk to me.
Maybe. Maybe not. But if you knew her, you know what apartment number she was in.
Okay.
Sure you would. She never left the damn place.
Yeah.
So what was it?
I think it was.
Alright, so maybe you did know her.
Yeah.
Thank
3D.
So what do you want to know about it?
What do I want to know about her?
Did Mavis ever leave her apartment?
Yeah.
Not once in the last 15 years.
No.
What do you know about her death?
Someone
It was
killed her.
suicide.
It was
killed
not
herself?
suicide.
Not literally. But it was like she chose to die. She
She
had every
chose
opportunity to leave.
To die.
They were gonna pay her and find her a new place and everything.
Oh, so
They
you're
tried to get her
acting
out,
under the
but
impression
that's
that
my mom. She couldn't be dragged
she
out
was
of that
killed
dump
by
anybody
the-
or anything.
okay.
Do you know who killed her?
She was killed by some junkie, wasn't she?
Well,
So they
that's a
say.
suggestion.
You think
Yeah.
different?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Good
Yeah.
luck to you.
How close were you with your mother?
Close. Think of the farthest place you could go. and
So
add
not
another
close at all,
10,000
then.
miles. That's how close we were. Woman wasn't a mother, just crazy on wheels.
Okay. Well, that's not the best thing to hear, but
You don't seem upset by her death.
Upset? Sure, she was my mom.
so he is
But am I
upset
gonna lose
in that
sleep?
respect.
No. She drove my pop out of the house and into an early grave.
All
Once
right.
thought I'd
So
follow in his footsteps, but not anymore. The woman didn't go anywhere. Never did anything.
she
was
just
killing me just by existing.
didn't.
Now I feel like I can breathe again. That's the truth.
Ask about the living
was it like
arrangements
living
with her
with
then.
You kidding? I live with my pop. After
Alright.
3 years of marriage.
Well, that
he
should
had
be
enough.
obvious. He used
Glad he had the
Sam
sense to take
Durkin
it.
in as his name
And
rather
after your
than
father died?
I got by.
his
Never
mother's
visited
name.
Your mother?
Yeah, I visited her on Mother's Day. if That's what you want to know.
Well, just Mother's Day and never
present
everything else.
Really?
Yeah, for all the good it did.
Well, what did you get her?
What did you give your mom for Mother's Day?
I don't think that's any of your business. Lady.
Just interested.
It's been years. Just dust in the ground now.
Bye, Sam. Thanks for your time.
Okay. Maybe the only other person that knew anything about her was the reporter.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Chances
behind
are,
you.
if she was proud of her son or happy about what her son was giving her or whatever, that he might know
Yes,
about it.
I'm becoming darn right popular. Come in, have a seat.
You got nothing else to say apart from that, though.
Did Mavis ever mention a
Yeah.
gift or present
Let's
from her
see.
son?
Now that you mention it, yes. She showed me a leather-bound edition of
Alice in Wonderland.
and said it was from her son.
Alice in Wonderland?
Yes, by Lewis Carroll.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a fairly well-known story.
What was that present Mavis got?
It was a leather-bound copy of Alice in Wonderland.
Okay. She was proud of it. Maybe
I think that's
if we
Alright,
go and
you have a
speak
good
to her about Alice in Wonderland, that'll help her pass. Only one way to find out. I'm assuming that it's the only kind of lead I can think of that might solve that problem.
I'm going in again.
Yeah.
So she'll wait there. Before we go and speak to her, we'll need her to knock again.
Hello.
Joey, what are you doing in there?
Ask for help
I need-
again.
It better be.
I
Knock
need
on
you
the
to
gate
knock on
again.
Sure.
Another visitor.
That's me again.
Oh, hello, Sam.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Maybe this will help.
Do you have that present I gave you?
Which present was that?
The book.
The book. Alice in Wonderland.
Of course I still have it. It was the only Mother's Day gift you ever bought me,
The only
Sam.
Mother's Day gift
I
he
see.
ever
Whatever
bought her.
for.
Come on, Ma. I just want to see it.
Sure, Sam. It's right on the table.
Where?
Great. Why don't you bring it out here?
You mean pick it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, pick it up and bring it over.
Pick it up. Sure, I can pick it up.
No, you can't.
Oh! Oh no!
What?
The book, it's gone!
Yeah.
On, huh? Imagine that.
Weird.
Somebody stole it! Sam, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You can't pick up the book because it's not there.
Yeah.
Sam?
The book's not there, and neither is the table, right?
What?
Think! The book's gone. The table's gone.
Yeah,
The
everything's
whole room
gone.
is gone.
Sam, you're awful. I'm upset and I'm sorry. Don't make it worse, please.
It's okay, Mom.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay? I lost your gift.
You need to
And?
find that book, Mom. I don't know if I can love a mother who loses
What?
my gift.
Hang on.
You
What are we
don't
doing?
mean that.
I mean it, Mom. You need to tell me where the book is.
But I don't know where to look.
Why? Well, how can you not know where to look? That's weird.
Maybe it's out here, Mom.
In the hallway?
Sure, in the hallway. Yeah, I'm sure it's out here. Come on out and help me look.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, Sam. But only for you.
She's gonna come out.
I still don't see it anywhere.
Let's try further down, Mom.
Yeah. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, we're outside.
I'm outside.
Yeah, you are.
I knew you could do it, Mom.
Mom?
Sam? Sam, where are we? I'm scared.
I'm right
You're
here.
on the street.
Mom, I need you to do something.
What?
Turn around.
I can't.
Sure you can. Just
Yeah,
turn around.
just turn around and.
Behind you.
Oh, where's the building? Where's my apartment? Where's my home?
Got knocked down.
It's gone. Those bastards, they tore it down.
Yeah, they did.
You made me leave, and they tore it down.
I didn't.
calm
I didn't
down.
make you leave.
I've got nothing now.
Mom,
I am not your mother. You are not my son. My son hates me.
Yeah.
All I had left was my home, and then
She's
Then-
finally.
oh,
She's finally
God.
cleared up a bit.
Are you happy now? You couldn't just leave me there. You had to bring me out. You had to make me remember.
Yeah. Needed to help you move on.
I'm sorry.
It's horrible. Being dead, it's horrible.
You get used to it.
I don't want to feel like this anymore.
Well, there's an easy
Everything
way
is
to
so
solve that.
Dark and cold. Can I go home now?
Sure, I can take you home. Just hold on to this.
Okay.
Over to you, kid.
Right.
Yeah. Here we go. In she goes and off she goes.
Oh my God.
Mavis?
It's your way out.
Bright and big. It just goes on forever. I just want to go home. Please, can I go home?
The thing is, I want to know. It seems like this
Only
woman,
you've got now.
the
I'm
Duchess.
sorry.
The Duchess. Why do I
My
keep calling her the
legacy.
Duchess? It's the Countess. I
Husband
know why I
gone
keep
and
calling her the
dead.
Duchess. It's because
My
I'm
son
watching
hates
Archer
my
all the
guts.
time, and
My
that's
home
his
is
code
gone.
name.
My life over.
It's the Countess.
I remember that too. Dying, I mean. That old woman choking me.
Old woman?
She just came in and killed me. She said she was going to help me. Well, what now?
The light, Mavis. Just head towards it.
Yeah, just head off
And
into the
then-
light.
I don't know.
I'm scared, but it feels right somehow. Oh, John, Sam, I'm so sorry for everything.
Okay. Well, it's fine.
I wish I could feel sorry for you. But I don't feel much of anything anymore.
Yeah.
Best of luck, wherever you are.
Well, that's that done. Now I would guess we're gonna have to deal with the old
You alright?
Countess.
Yeah, fine. I'm exhausted. Call it a night?
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
You.
here she is.
Clockwork.
Yeah, right on time.
Oh,
saved her.
I did.
Yeah,
You didn't.
Sure we did. No thanks to you.
We've got some questions for you, lady.
Why did you kill Isaac and Mavis?
I didn't kill
You
them.
did.
I'm like you.
No, you're
Nothing
not.
like us. We don't kill.
You
I
murdered those
help
people.
spirits into the next world.
No.
Like you.
You mean you're a medium?
You killed them,
Yes.
and then you
But
put them...
You can't be.
I am like you.
Wait, no.
Okay,
This
so
doesn't make any
where's your
sense.
spirit guide?
Why are you killing people?
I save people.
You don't. You
I
don't
don't hurt them.
save people.
Get back here! Stupid old hag! Let's get after her.
We're not going to catch her. Yep, didn't think so.
God damn it.
Your nose okay?
Hmm.
That lamppost should not have been there.
The lamppost shouldn't have been there. Oh, she's having a smoke again. So we've got to switch to Joey, I guess. So that we can talk to her again.
Feeling better?
I'm so confused, Joey.
Yeah.
I feel like the answer is on the tip of my tongue.
It's a little
I
confusing,
just
isn't it?
can't figure it out.
Well, let's chat for a while.
Let's see if we can
Maybe
brainstorm,
we'll come
yeah.
up with something.
She's a medium like me.
Apparently.
It makes no
So she
sense.
says.
It does make sense, actually. She's not an animal or another ghost. The only way she
No.
could see me is if she was a medium like you.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's true.
Why would a medium kill?
I don't know. She
Maybe
wanted to be a
doesn't think
small.
anyone's killing her.
I don't know.
She did say she helped people, saved them.
I know.
By killing them?
Maybe she felt they were better off dead.
I don't think so. Mavis and Isaac
Hmm.
were sad, mixed up people. But they didn't deserve to die.
No,
Maybe she thinks otherwise.
I don't think they did.
Is she my future?
What do you mean?
That woman, the Countess, or whatever she's called.
What, you
Is
think
that
you're
what
gonna turn
happens
out
to
like her?
mediums When they get old?
I don't know, darling. I really don't.
No,
But I won't let that happen to you. You have my word on that.
he won't let it happen to her.
If she's a medium, where is her spirit guide?
You know,
Hmm.
I wondered that myself.
Yeah,
I'm your connection to the spirit world. The Countess, or whoever she is, doesn't have that.
no.
Or at least none that we can see.
Is it possible to be a medium without a guide?
I don't think so, sweetheart. That's one thing
No, so
I'm
she has to
sure
have
of.
one then, somewhere.
Medium and guide. That's how it works.
So who's her
What happened
guide?
to her spirit guide?
I don't know.
I thought you couldn't leave my side.
I know. Either her spirit
Well, there must be a
guide
way
managed
to.
escape,
Or what?
or it was killed.
Is that possible?
Potentially.
I don't know. I don't think I want to know.
No, I'm sure he doesn't. I'm
So
sure
what could her connection be?
he doesn't.
I know. Something has to connect her to the spirit world. It's not another ghost, or we would see it.
Yeah.
So it must be something else. Something that has a connection to everything we've seen.
Or someone?
What about?
That's it. The Countess connects these two cases.
Yeah.
It has to be something or someone else that has the same.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, Mitchell,
Joseph Mitchell?
Bingo.
The reporter?
because he wrote
How could he
stories about both of them.
I don't know how he got the power, but it all fits. He wrote about both Mavis and Isaac, and the Countess killed both of them.
Is
He
it
seems
possible?
Like the best candidate.
But it doesn't make any sense.
No, it
Think
doesn't.
about it. You're a medium. What is it that mediums do?
We help spirits into the next world.
Yeah.
Exactly. A medium needs a guide. Hers is
But
gone.
her guide
Somehow
is
Mitchell
Mitchell.
fills in the gap. Our Countess is being told through Mitchell's writing to help certain spirits into the next world. It's not her fault they're still alive.
You mean...
I think you get the picture.
I think we have to go and speak to that journalist.
sick?
It makes sense, though.
It
How is
does
this
kind of
possible?
make. Well, I mean,
Only one way
it
to find
sense.
It's time we paid our friend Mitchell one more visit.
You know, we're calling it sense, but I'm not entirely sure that's what it is. So let's go speak to old Mitchell. Yeah,
Come
drop
on,
that
let's get
cigarette.
outta here.
Right behind you.
And let's see if Mitchell. So every time he writes an article about somebody, but the articles aren't being published.
Yes,
So surely.
Miss Blackwell.
Hello again, Mr. Mitchell.
Oh, he says
I
something
was
different.
just about to head home.
Oh, I'll just
That's
take a
alright.
second.
Just
Well,
one last conversation to
Sis,
have.
Do have a seat.
Thanks, but I'd rather stand.
Go on,
Yeah.
let him have it.
Mind if I smoke?
Well, actually,
Thanks.
Yeah.
Miss Blackwell, my patience is wearing thin.
Good.
My
So's
family is waiting
mine.
for me. Tell me what you want.
You finished your writing for the day, Mr. Mitchell?
Yes, I have. And now I'm going home.
Alright.
It's full of hot air. The page is blank.
Yeah, does he actually write anything?
You haven't written anything today, have you?
Why do you say that?
The paper is blank.
Yeah.
What? How do you know that?
I have exceptional eyesight.
Yeah.
Dust. Don't forget the dust.
And there's dust on the typewriter.
Well,
Yeah, he's
can't
obviously been
contradict
blocked
you
for a
there.
while.
So?
So I don't think that's any of your business, Miss Blackwell.
You know,
Excuse
you're
me.
potentially you're right.
Mr. Mitchell,
But let's
two
have a
people
little
are dead.
conversation.
So I gathered.
You wrote about both of them.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
You don't find anything suspicious about
I
that.
didn't publish the
I've written about
stories.
hundreds of people over 30 years. The fact that 2 of them happen to be dead does not surprise me. It's just a coincidence.
Hmm.
Funny thing about my life, Mr. Mitchell? If something looks
Very
like a
close
coincidence,
together.
it normally isn't.
Well, I hate to disappoint you.
Ooh, look at the sweat on this guy's brow. If he ain't lying, I'm dying. So to
Hmm,
speak.
he's definitely hiding something.
You aren't a very good liar.
And you are poking your nose into things you don't understand.
Oh, I
You'd
kind
be
of
surprised
do.
at what I understand,
Kinda
Mr.
do.
Mitchell. Try me.
Who are you anyway? You come in out of the blue and
Well,
bring up all this.
All of what?
I don't know.
I'm a medium.
I honestly don't know. I write about people and they die. Can you understand that?
Usually,
Can you?
sometimes
My whole life I've been
scholars
driven to write about
t-shirts,
people.
but
Now I
so
can
I
kill
know.
them instead.
now, well, there we go. That's
You've done nothing wrong. There's a woman called the Countess. She kills whoever you write about.
yeah.
A countess killing people.
Well, she's not an
Right.
actual
That's a
countess, but
Tall story. And that's a lot to take in. Why would she do something like that? How did this happen?
she
Probably
thinks.
because of your connection to humanity. I don't know.
You said probably, so you're not sure?
Not
Not as
entirely,
such,
no.
Well then, I appreciate you trying, but I prefer if you left well enough alone.
No, I'm gonna try and stop them.
Don't you want to write again?
Oh yes, but people are safe as long as I don't write about anything real. I've always
Well,
wanted to try hand
I can make sure they're
Had a
safe.
story in my head for years. I'll probably give it a whirl, see how it goes. But no more deaths. Not on my watch.
I can't leave it.
Oh, rest assured you can.
No, I
See,
can't. I need to
keep it
stop
going,
her.
And I'm sure you think you know what's what, but I don't want any more deaths on my conscience.
Well then,
You're not a murderer, Mr. Mitchell.
No, I'm not. 5 years back, I tried to write about a man. An old man in a bar.
uh-huh.
He was killed the next day, choked to death. I didn't think anything of it at the time. Then I wrote about another man, Mr. Isaac Brown. You know him. He died the same way. Still
How
figured
could you
just
figure it was a
coincidence.
coincidence after
Then it
twice?
happened with Mavis Wilcox. For the 3rd time in a row. No, I didn't kill them. Not on purpose. But if I wrote a 4th time, that would be murder. Plain and simple.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
And I never asked for it.
Yeah, but I can
People
get rid of
die
her.
when I write. So, I don't write. The problem's solved.
Don't you want to help? There's a killer out there.
Yeah.
Only kills people I write about. So I stopped writing about people. Problem solved.
Well, until she changes her.
Why is this happening?
I think it's a penance of some kind.
Well, what,
Shared
why?
the
What did you
intimate
do?
Details of people's lives with the world. Perhaps I revealed
Do you think
more
that's why,
secrets.
really?
I don't think about it anymore. I just come to work like nothing's wrong. Everyone's been very polite so far, but I'm sure the ball will drop someday.
If you won't help me, I'll have to go to the police.
Yeah.
Oh, and tell them what?
All those deaths, all killed the same way, so soon after you met them?
Yeah, they'll
I'm
think it's
sure
you.
they'd be interested in that information.
Is that right? Well, I'd be careful if I were you.
Careful.
I'm not without defenses, if you know what I mean.
What kind of
Is
defenses?
that a threat?
I could write
You're
about me.
threatening to write about me?
I didn't say anything.
So do it. Write about
You
me.
know what? Go right ahead.
What do you mean?
You want to write so bad? Write about me. Dust off that typewriter and get to
Yeah.
work.
Come on.
Knock yourself out.
Listen, I spoke out of turn. I didn't honestly mean.
No, do it.
Hell with that. Just do it.
Because then we can deal
This
with
is
her.
dangerous.
I know what I'm doing.
I can't do it.
Like hell you can't. You've been writing for how long? 30 years? More? I know you can do it. I want to meet this thing head on. It's the only way. Do it.
You don't know what you're asking.
What's the worst that could happen?
You could die.
Oh. Is that all?
But
Yeah.
Quiet.
Do it. Write the article.
Right. I was born in Troy, upstate New York.
Yeah.
My mother's name was Patricia. My father... You getting this stuff down?
Yeah, come on, write the article. Okay, I mean, I get the feeling this is probably not a good
Well,
idea,
I hope you're happy.
but...
I'm never happy.
Okay. So, eventually we're going to have... Presumably she's going to arrive to try and kill us. Let's have a chat with her.
Hey. We're supposed to be a team.
Yeah,
You can't make this kind of decision without asking me first.
I
Fuck
can.
it, Joey. If this broad's a medium like me, then I have some questions for her. If I'm gonna end up like that, I want to know.
And if she kills you for your trouble,
Yeah.
Then I won't have to worry.
then what happens to me, huh? You die, what the heck happens to me?
Well, you
You'll
move
on
on.
to whoever's next. That's how it works, doesn't it?
Well,
It's
no.
not about that.
It's the family,
You'll end
isn't
up
it?
with my baby brother. I'm sure you guys will get along great.
Yeah, great. When do you think she'll get here?
I don't know. I feel her coming though. She knows who I am.
How can you feel that?
Well,
I
she
just
just
do.
says she can.
She was right. She's like me. Maybe mediums call out to each other.
Maybe, but...
So, any thought on how to handle her?
Nope, not a one. I just want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Well, she can see and hear me, so I can help. You're not alone.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand? You're not alone.
I'm tired, Joey. I'm so tired.
All right, I'll just leave you to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's here. So polite of her to knock.
Here she is. Right, well, before I speak to her, I'm going to save, just because I don't know what's going to happen. Now we'll switch over to Lauren. And let's answer this door.
I know you.
She
Yes.
knows me.
You know me. Come in.
I'm watching you.
So, what's your story?
Yeah.
I want to help you.
Yeah, you won't
Help
help
me,
me.
You're
Okay.
in pain? Lost? I can help.
No, I'm not lost or in pain.
Who are you?
I am the Countess.
What's your real name?
Do you have a guide? A spirit guide?
I still feel her. She is gone, but not completely
She's not
gone.
completely gone.
What do you mean?
Kid, her mind is snapped.
Yeah.
She's not gonna make any sense.
No.
Yes. She snapped my mind.
She snapped your
She
mind.
went away and my world expanded. I
Okay.
see everything.
Probably when she
Everything.
went a bit crazy.
Hurts.
Who was your spirit guide?
Yeah.
She had a name. I no longer know.
She doesn't know her name.
Wish I knew. I cannot think. Not without her. Why did she leave? Why?
Okay. Why
You're
are
bonded
you...
with Joseph Mitchell.
Is that his name?
Yeah,
The
that's the...
guide who is not a guide.
That's the journalist.
Yes, the non-guide. He speaks to the world. He spoke to me. He tells me what to do. Oh, he is so often silent.
Mm-hmm.
It's been years since I heard his voice. But
Okay.
tonight, I heard him. He told me to help you.
He didn't tell you that.
Why else would I be here?
Because you're
I'm
mad.
to help you.
You're here to kill me.
No! I don't kill. I will set you free.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, watch it, lady.
Where is your spirit guide now?
I don't know. Her voice is gone.
You are.
I'm lost. I found that other
Lost
voice,
in more ways than
but
one.
He is so quiet.
You mean Mitchell?
The true guide. She is gone. Gone.
She's gone.
How
Okay.
did she go away?
I don't know. She
She
found
found a way to go
Why
away.
did she do that?
Were you like me before your spirit guide went away?
Like you?
You know, sane.
Joey.
I was happy. I was smaller. Saw the world in muted colors.
How much smaller?
And there was music. Sweet music. We helped people. It felt good.
So yeah, that's pretty much they did what she's doing.
Help people, but it feels bad.
It
Will
does,
I
because you're killing people.
Please tell me. That's all I want to know.
You are loved.
Yeah.
Loved? Loved by who?
You are in pain, my child. Let me help you.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to help you instead.
Help me? I need no help.
Yes, you do.
Need to be free.
Hey.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, let her go, you old witch. Damn it. I can't do anything.
Maybe
Fight her.
I can...
Lauren, fight back. Fight back, damn you.
Give me an opportunity to. Jeez. Oh, let's poke her in the face with a lit cigarette.
All right. That's what happens when you mess with us. Stay away from her.
No, she needs my help.
No, she
Hey,
doesn't.
you want to help someone? Why don't you help me? You want to free a spirit? Well, I'm the real McCoy.
Yeah, come on.
You?
Yeah, that's right. Come and save me. I'm right here.
Wait, I'm supposed to help. Oh, my head.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I'll save you.
Come on, save me then. Save me.
In pain. What are you gonna do about it?
I can help you.
Come on then.
You're past your prime. I don't think you can handle it.
You.
Oh, I get it. I get what we're doing
Come
here.
on, then make with the saving.
You need me?
Come on, take me to the place with the bright light.
Can we get any
I can
further than
help
that?
you.
Well, come on. What are you waiting for?
I want to help you. Why won't you let me help you?
Come on, Lauren.
Joey?
Go this way. Push her. Go on, knock her over.
I'm sorry.
And she's gone.
I can't look. Is she?
Yeah,
I'm guessing
Thank
she's
you.
dead.
no ghost. She's gone.
Gone. I killed her.
You did, but
It's either her or you, darling.
she was
You made the
gonna
right
do you.
choice.
Did I?
Yeah.
What if that's me one day, huh? What if I'm old and confused and alone?
You won't be alone. I'll make sure of that.
So he's gonna
I say that
protect her.
now. But look at her. Her guy.
Well,
was
I'd rather
gone.
not.
I can't speak for the future, kid. Maybe someday we'll meet someone like her. Then maybe we'll find out more. But right here, right now, I'm here, and I'm staying put. That's something, isn't it? Isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's something.
I don't know. I don't know.
This is a bad idea.
Who are we calling?
You don't need to do this.
Hello?
Hi, Jack?
Lauren.
Oh, it's her brother.
Is that you?
Yeah, Jack.
She's phoning her brother.
It's me.
Where have you been?
It's not important. I miss you. Tell me about your life, Jack. How's Maria? When's the wedding?
This is a really bad idea.
Is it a bad idea? Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Well, there we are. Blackwell Unbound. The second in the Blackwell series. They're quite short games, so they're quite easy to get through in kind of a one-shot sort of deal. So that's pretty good. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the story and the way things kind of work. And yeah, we'll definitely be going back to the series and continuing the series. I think there's another 2 or 3 games in the series. So this will be something we'll definitely be coming back to. Because we're looking at playing a decent amount of PC adventure games, as well as obviously anything on Xbox that we can get our hands on. And I'm still trying to work out how to get PlayStation games streaming well enough to be any use as such. It might be a case of me looking to see about a capture card of some kind, maybe. We'll maybe see that. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and I hope you'll join me again tomorrow. Back onto something on Xbox. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but we'll see. Join me if you can, probably around about 10 o'clock. And Check out my Twitter page. It's twitter.com/supernautus. There you'll find out when I'm going live. And if you head over to YouTube and look at Supernautus streams, there you'll find all my previous streams. Up to a point, I think my last Division stream's up there. And there's about 3 more videos I think I need to upload. Which are... Sorry, 4 actually. Which are the 2 parts of Broken Sword... Or did I finish those? No, I think there was 2 parts of Broken Sword still to upload. And yesterday's stream of What Remains of Edith Finch. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Good night. And a good day tomorrow too.